Alright guys, it is Blockchain coming at you with another technical analysis update. For those of you who are new to my channel, my name is Corey, aka Blockchain. Starting off on my website, blockchaintrading.com. The link is below. Biggest thing I want to highlight in there is a quick description of the exclusive Discord that we have in there for technical analysis, options alerts, and crypto alerts. So no matter what market you're in, we have you covered. So a little intro about us. The three different levels of membership between the monthly, yearly, and lifetime. Starting off on the yearly, you actually get the full six segmented trading class that I have that covers a lot of the trading essentials that I use in my technical analysis, so you can follow along with me. And then, of course, the #1 trading strategy that I use for free. Just fill this little guy out, and I'll send you a video demonstration on my #1 trading strategy that is consistent, profitable, reliable, and applicable to any market. So make sure you guys get in there and check it out, as well as with a couple testimonials here. So definitely get on and check it out. Hopefully I'll see you guys in the Discord. So let's go ahead, and speaking of which, I guess the Discord, let's take a quick look so that way you guys can see what's going on in there. So from a crypto perspective, we have KJ. He alerted us of a 122% gainer today. And then in the traditional markets, if you missed the last week, we have... Where is it? Where's his rundown? These are all the ones he had today. So last week he actually had a 3% or 3,000% confirmed profits from his calls last week. 2,000 the week before, 1,500 the week before. So just absolutely killing it. And then of course, and you can see some of our members' gains that we have here. So actually a couple option calls that I've had there. I had a 1,000% gainer from my technical analysis that I posted. MDU Chow, sitting quite nicely with over 30,000% profit on some of his trades that he's been in. So all good stuff. So hopefully I'll catch you guys in there. But let's go ahead and dive into the charts.
Today I'm going to be covering Sol and give you my quick analysis on that. Fairly short video today, but it's going to do kind of just a high-level overview and a quick medium term and what I'm looking for. So first thing, we start off here on the dailies. We can see that the RSI is right at the bottom of the bullish control zone at the 60. So we definitely expect some, a piece of support and a bounce. We also do have some hidden bullish divergence on the daily as well. So we've seen a nice reset of RSI on this little dump right here. And the only thing that I don't like on the daily, which we saw 45 minutes on, is that we did just get a little red dot there for the money flow being negative, but generally we have a couple of days in a row of that. It's not only just the one, however, we can't have one, we can't have two, and then it pop right back up with positive inflow. So that's the only notable thing on that piece. But I'm looking for a bounce, especially with the RSI right here at the 60 on the bottom of the bullish control zone. So we'll start to see a little pop, I'm assuming. And then if you are in the Discord, I honestly, let's go and pull it up real quick. I actually did a little call out specifically on Sol earlier, where I basically told the group I'm going to start putting in a couple longs, start laddering them in, and having a pretty good play on it already, with it being up a solid 73% plus, probably a little more at this point. So, but anyway, back onto the chart. What I'm looking at this overall is being a wave 4 inside of the wave 3. So if we go to a 6 hour, we can see the wave structure a little bit better. And let me take some of the indicators off and just do a quick little wave analysis specifically. Looking at this as our wave 1, 2, this is our 3rd, this is the 4th, and then an ending diagonal 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And this ultimately would be a wave 2. and a very, very quick wave 2, which generally means a wave 4 is going to be more drawn out. So I think we're in the wave 4 inside of the wave 3. I don't think we're at the actual wave 4 yet. So if we look at the wave 3, looking at this as 1, 2, this whole thing is the third, fourth, and then still looking to go up for a fifth wave. The only thing we can look at is really this being a 1, 2, and then a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then this being the fourth and then the fifth. So that would be the only way to try and say that this thing is done for a wave 3, and this is the larger fourth wave. Either way, it is still going to give us roughly the same results, I think, because instead of the wave 3 ending there, it basically ends here. And with this being if that was the quick wave 4, and then this being the fifth, we could potentially be looking at it overall as this is the 1, 2 going up, this is the third, and then down currently for the fourth, and then still up again for the fifth. So ultimately, we still will have roughly the same target. And if we go ahead and pull the extension of that for what we can look for, boom, boom, boom. So we can look for a couple of different targets. One being the 236, the 382, which is about $300. But typically, a wave 5 will go to the 618, which is $578. So obviously, quite a wide degree of variance there. But if what I'm ultimately looking for is this to be the wave 4 inside of the third and then have another leg up. The reason for that being is if we were to take the fib extensions for the wave 1. You can see that we did have a little bit of a wick past the 618, which is perfect for a wave 3, and then a wave 5 for this would put us just shy of $300, 280, 290, somewhere within that ballpark. So still a nice move to the upside, but that is my bias for this. Still having to go for a overall wave 3, then into a larger wave 4, and then up again for a wave 5. So we'll address that as it comes. But if we go into the 2 hour, for this move right here, I am looking at this as an A, B, C, D, and an E. So I'm looking at this as a triangle, and we have some pretty defined trend lines on it as well. So we have a strong upper trend line and a strong lower trend line. Which is makes me believe that this is the third, this whole thing is the fourth, and we will be going up for our target at about $290, $300, somewhere within there. And that will complete a wave 3. So if we do a little price level here, ultimately what I'm looking for, if we go back out to the daily, again, just I want to see where some confluence is. You can see that we do have a nice little resistance point right here at 275, and what I'm counting is the fourth wave, and that third wave there, we came back and tagged the R2 and about $140 already. So we got a nice little bounce off of that. Again, let's go ahead and just look at some oscillators real quick. You can see that we have some hidden bullish divergence here on the RSI on the 8 hour. We did get a nice little sell signal on this guy, but we've gotten a quick little buy up. There's about 30 minutes to close that, so we could, that can be reversed if it's a strong enough buy up, or over the next day or so, if this flips back. we can definitely get back there as well. So we'd have to get above, obviously, that price trend line, and we also have a little RSI, trend line we would need to break as well. So watching for this on some of the medium terms. If we go into the 4-hour, you can see that same trend line still plays into effect. We still have that hidden bullish divergence, and looking for a nice little bounce here on the bottom of the bearish control zone on the RSI. And we'll also have bullish divergence on the market liberator as well. 2-hour, looks like we're looking to potentially print a nice little buy signal here. But same thing, we will have the divergence, and hopefully looking for that to play out on the 2-hour. So pretty much all time frames that this does confirm and hold that level of the basically $140 or $140 mark, 142. I would see us potentially having a pretty significant upside swing here on Sol to finish out a wave 3, then go into a larger wave 4, which could potentially bring us back down into this territory of $140. So something to watch for, but I would say, with a couple confirmations of breaking some trend lines and seeing some buy signals, it would be go time. But until then, if you're not already in, hopefully I'll catch you guys in the Discord for some update or protect your positions and your capital. But good afternoon, good evening, and or good night, wherever you're at in the world, and I'll catch you on the next video.